Yo, what's poppin'? My 420 Ruby? It's your boy Liam 420, and we're here with episode 2 of the GTA 5 story. Yep, time lapse, because I'm doing the chop mission, which... Oh yeah, usually if you started it in front of Franklin's house, it showed a cutscene where Franklin runs to the side, but... I guess he doesn't want to see his aunt that... He hates his aunt that much, because... What do you think? His aunt's a complete total bitch, so that's understandable. Right, if it does pause for a second, it's just me checking to make sure I was recording it, so, which I was. I guess in the first episode, but... And it's a dog chop. Yeah, I was just experimenting to see how many missions you could do before you had to do complications and unlock Michael. Yeah, somehow Chop is all trained to walk without a leash. But then again, Lamar literally lives right down the street from Franklin, so... He's already well trained in that aspect. And that's Lamar's van, so they get in, Chop goes in the back, and... Yeah, there's actually a unique dialogue, because... For if you did this mission before complications, so... That's actually what you're gonna get right here. There's also one, like, if you did this one after complications, so... Yeah. Because I'm not sure what the order people did missions in when they first played this game, when they normally play this game, so... Yeah, I'll probably do that again for the scaling the port mission. I said that in the first episode, but yeah. So we kind of get to see a glimpse of Franklin's gang life between these first 3 missions and then the Tanya side missions. And he's a dog. He's right at Lamar's trying to pay his dog some money. Wow. It's like, yeah, dogs can't buy their own food the same way humans can, so... Unless you're Brian Griffin, then you can buy your own food, so... Yeah. That's what that light before it turned red all the way. Nope. You want the pedestrian go by. It has the, and then it literally changes like when they're in the middle of the crosswalk. That's how broken some of the traffic light mechanics are in this game. It's weird. I don't know. They don't like work like that in real life. It's like if it starts counting down, you have to run fast, so that way you're not in the middle of the walkway when it says don't walk. I realized I was in the interest, didn't realize the light was red, so I just backed up instead of... Or I probably could have just gone, but it's like, eh.
Hey, I know you try that shit. So why we in this book? It's struggling on the incline.
I don't care about no hills. I can get guns, dogs, snatched up fools, you name it in the back of this motherfucker.
And I got this new dialogue that I wasn't really expecting, so... And it's very fast the nightclub is, or... Technically, it's in story mode still 2013. After Hours didn't come out till 2018, which was when GTA Online updates started taking place in present day. So, yeah. Oh yeah. Also, I wonder how much of this some of these gang stuff, like the Ballas and the Vagos, obviously they're supposed to be for California, so they will not be back in GTA 6. But there might be some new gang, like maybe a Colombian cartel that we have to chase for like a mission or two, and then I'm not sure about a dog though, but. Yes, anyways, you go in this alley. Of course, Lamar and Franklin are not wearing piss poor disguises. I think it is possible to kill that girl, but I just decided to stick with running to the van, so I don't think anyone ever thinks to do that, so yeah. It's like somehow Lamar just teleports into the van. It's like, what? And get gold, you have to complete this mission. I actually managed to get gold in this mission. You have to get to complete it without minimal damage to the van, so... Yeah, I'm just using Franklin's special ability so I don't end up crashing and losing D, so... I did. Unfortunately, if you have a mission like this in GTA 6, sadly neither Jason's ability or Lucia's ability will work when they're in a car or on a bike like Franklin's does. Lucia's is supposedly going to be like a hybrid of Michael's ability and Trevor's ability, so... And I'm not sure what Jason's going to be. The leaks say hit marker, but that's probably going to change because that just sounds kind of stupid, so... Yeah. Oh, you're right, he turns in there. I keep thinking he drives over. That's where the my auto shop is. Not the La Mesa auto shop, but the one across the river from it. I forget the name already. Yep, so then we go running through a train yard. And I actually have been on a train before when I was like a little kid. I went there with my grandma before she passed away. Even my grandpa, my mom's parents, before they passed. I think I was only like 7 or 8 at the time, but yeah, it was fun. And unfortunately, they converted that train station into LRT LRTs that we have up here in Canada. I'm not sure if they have those in the U.S. or not, but yeah. And yeah, you can actually switch to Chop. Well, you just enter his POV. You can't actually control where he goes though. So plus, there's a gold medal objective for doing that. So it looks like Chop is in Michael's spot on the switch wheel. So yeah, then we open the train cars, but it's not until a later train that we see D in them. So. Yeah. There's also a train yard by the hockey arena by where I live. But I have walked down the path before looking at those trains. I even took a photo of them, but yeah. I just kind of find trains kind of interesting. Like actually hopping on them and then... Oh yeah, for some reason Chop runs over and he starts humping that dog. It's like I pressed the button to call him back, but it didn't work, so... Oh yeah, Chop's a Rottweiler, and for some reason he was actually brought back in the contract DLC, despite the fact that Rottweilers only live about 8 to 10 years, so... But I think sometimes dogs do live past their lifespans, like... My grandparents had a Labrador Retriever that... One of their grandkids... It's like, those only live 10 to 12 years, but apparently my grandma claimed the dog would be 15, so... Who knows? Because my dog Lulu, who passed away recently, actually was only 12 when she died, so... And that was a Yorkshire Terrier Maltese cross, so... And I'm not sure how long my other dog Lily's gonna last for. She might live to be 14 or 18. If she does, I'd be surprised, but yeah. Anyways, after we've captured D, we throw him in the back of the van, and then... Yeah. Lily would not... My dogs would not be able to take someone down like that. A husky probably would, though. Yeah, I still turn the radio off despite the fact that the songs are automatically muted. I guess it's just out of force of habit. So I wonder if GTA 6 is going to also do that when recording, where the copyrighted songs will get automatically muted. It would be nice if it did, though. So I can listen to some of the songs they have in the game while recording, and not have to worry about getting copyright claimed. And, oh yeah, you have to let D out after a while because Lamar pulls out his phone to make a call, but then Franklin throws out the window, so... I figured... I guess since the game knew I would stop at a red light, they figured it'd just cue the cutscene where they let D out of the van. So I'd stop at the next red light to let D out. Even though I kind of went over the line. Even though it's kind of in the middle of the intersection, but... Oh yeah, if you don't let D out, you will get a wanted level. I did find that out. Because... And I don't know if this level has a news report after it, but this mission, I mean, because... I did watch all the possibilities from whatever 57010, and I can't remember. I'm still wondering if he's going to do an all possibilities series for GTA 6 once that drops on PC, so... Yep.
motherfucker.
Then you just gotta take Lamar to the BJ Smith Recreation Center.
Hey, this shit ain't working.
Which is weird. The BJ Smith Recreation Center has a basketball court, and I don't know what else they have there because you never actually go inside it. But there's one recreation center in the city next to mine. But they had a pool and a hockey rink. They didn't have anything outside. But, of course, the fucking truck was just kind of blocking me. So. At the light's green. I think that's the plaza with Benny's, where you can convert lowriders. Which surprisingly, some of the lowriders was DLC came out back when online was still before the events of the story mode. So you can't access it there. But then, even though some of Lamar's gang missions involved like trying to cause a turf war between the boss and the Vagos, and then just like shooting up other Vagos and Ballas territories, so kind of interesting. Again, I am surprised the Vagos didn't have that much time in the story mode. The Ballas did though. Yep, I think that's supposed to be a left turn signal light, so because they actually have those like that in real life, where like they have like a left turn signal that flashes for people trying to turn left. And yep, here we are, BJ Smith, and there's graffiti probably from like the families, which is where the gang that Lamar and Franklin are in. So kids ain't. Are dogs even allowed in recreation centers? But yep, mission passed. I got gold. Yeah, and then it's actually possible to call Lamar for this mission. I'm not sure if this phone call works or not, but because I was getting that some of the phone call in some of the later episodes where like there was a phone call I wanted to show, but it just would not load. So yep. Now we're doing the repossession mission, or I mean complications, where Franklin meets Michael for the first time. So yeah, I didn't take Franklin's car. I just kind of took the. It's an Obey tailgate. That literally looks exactly like Michael's car with the black paint and the rims and all that. It's literally the same. It almost looks like it could be the same car, which is kind of bizarre. I can't believe the game actually put that there for me to drive up to the house. I accidentally broke a sign. Again, pulling some risky drive moves I'd never pulled in real life. And then Simeon actually calls you once you get closer to Michael's house, but Yeah, because it's a complaint about the bike that we saw in the last episode when. And of course, this light was broken, so I just went. I think it's around here when Simeon calls you. Yep,
Hey, did you change your mind?
around Q.
When I discover that you betray me, perhaps. I hear you took the bike for yourself, my employee of the month.
Listen, man, me and Lamar was gonna get that back to you, dog.
Oh, I am sure. You will get this car off the daddy's boy, and then we talk. Insurance papers say they have a locked garage, so you'll need to gain access from inside the house.
Man, it's never easy with you, is it, Sidney?
Do not talk to me about easy, you thief.
Yeah, Simeon can be a little bit of an asshole, but. I guess he just likes scamming people on cars by selling them ones that they can't afford. Why is the intersection so big there? I don't get it. Yeah, I've never been to California in real life, so I don't know how much they actually got captured correctly, even though I think there were some areas that they did change for the game. Like, obviously making the map an island so that you can't leave the city, and... I'm still kind of surprised that they never made a DLC where you never got to explore North Yankton, which has been in the game since day one. So yeah, we're finally at Michael's house. Yep, climb over the gate, knock out the gardener. I think it is possible to sneak past him, but it's a gold medal requirement for knocking him out. So yep, anyways, after you've knocked out Carlos the gardener, you go over there, you climb onto the roof with a... What's so funny is that there's a truck there for you to climb onto, but I think that originally in like the beta, Franklin was supposed to climb up some like vines to get on the roof before he enters into the washroom, and then... yeah, that little thing there. Yeah, just let Tracy walk away, and then... What's so funny, there's actually some fail cutscenes, like if Jimmy spots you, and if Tracy spots you, so... I obviously didn't show those, and then... There's another fail cutscene if Amanda spots you. So you kind of have to be fast before she turns around. You can kind of see a blanket in the back seat. That's where Michael's hiding. So yeah, then you just keep driving, and then... I think there's also a field cutscene, like if you ignore Michael's instructions when he has the gun to your head, so... Sure, below the stop sign. So I was trying to figure out when exactly Michael pops up to put the gun to Franklin's head, so... There might be another left turn signal light, so yeah. Oh, and now Michael finally gets up.
9mm semi-automatic pushed against your skull. Just keep driving.
Hey, come on. No job. Guys behind on the fucking
So, I think as long as you stay along the route, the mission will not fail for ignoring Michael's instructions, but yeah. I just want to run the risk of like staying in one spot for having Michael shoot Franklin for staying in one spot for too long. Actually, I don't think Michael even shoots Franklin. He just knocks him out before he gets out of the car. Yep, the dealership's right there.
Hey man, it's Jess up here.
Okay. Stop the car. Pull up. That the place? Right here. Right through the fucking window. Get fast. I'll put 2 rounds in the head of the skull. Myself. Okay. I look like a fucking joke. Well, my life.
So then Franklin ends up driving it into the window.
Shit! No! Franklin, what the fuck are you doing?
Sammy, it's not exactly how it looks.
I was trying to make the job well done. Get out of here.
Wow. So then Michael and Simi get into a fist fight, but okay, what happened here was I accidentally skipped the cutscene because I was pressing X after I got Simeon down on the ground, so if you're wondering why the time of day changes from night to day, it's because I had to replay the mission just to re-record that cutscene. That's also why the car has a scratch on its side in this one, so... And unfortunately, I think GTA 6 is going to continue that trend where, like, you just press a button to skip a cutscene, so that's going to be a bit of a problem. But they better make it with a time objective. If there's a time objective, you can just, when the timer pauses when a cutscene starts, so...
You are a fraudulent scumbag piece of shit.
Surprisingly, Michael was nice enough to leave through the door. Yeah. The day and night cycle is kind of broken in this game, if that wasn't already clear, but... And I noticed he also can call Dave Norton here. No, not the cab.
Michael, Dave, to what do I owe this pleasure?
Just want to talk.
You behaving yourself?
Of course.
And how are the kids?
Great. Amanda too. Wonderful. She sends her love. How's the job?
Good, thanks, yeah. New supervisor, Steve Haynes. He's on that TV show.
No boy, Steve Haynes ends up making has a role later. Actually, ends up appearing later in the game. So, and he is a complete asshole.
Oh, you're fired.
Man, it was partly all that bullshit you pulled. And partly the repo's old man making me crash the car into the dealership.
You crazy ass motherfucker in this partnership. You better spin him while you got him.
Yeah, if you say so.
I was trying to figure out who else he can call here, but then I realized no. I don't think there's anyone else other is that. So I decided to do the grassroots mission as Michael. Yeah. And then Trevor has one, and then there's like a bunch of other series of grassroots missions you do as Franklin, so...
Incriminate my morals. Get these things.
So yeah. It's basically weed, but weed doesn't actually make you hallucinate in real life, apparently. Even though I don't smoke weed myself. That's what it just says on the GTA wiki, so... And then Michael just starts hallucinating himself in an alien invasion. And then he has a minigun. If these missions come back in GTA 6, I can only imagine like the bizarre visions that Lucia and Jason would have when they do the drugs. Like, I don't think Rockstar would go like the mythical creature route or examine any or reference any of those like classic horror films in the 1950s, but. Yeah, maybe like they could have Lucia, like, I don't know. If it was Lucia, just like her hallucinating as like a fairy or even a giant, but I don't know how that would work, but it'd just be funny having her just destroy everything. Or, well, she's hallucinating, because obviously she'd be hallucinating, but then when she snaps back to reality, then that'll be over, so. That guy got like really close to me, so we shot him. And these aliens have like telepathic powers. They don't look like Xenomorphs at all because... A fun fact, this game came out... Alien Isolation came out just a year after this, so... And I still got the gold medal on this too, even with that alien fucking me over. And now my goal is fade back to reality. I'll also show Trevor's mission once I get it unlocked, so... And that's just a phone call from Lamar that he's dropping off Chop at Franklin's house. Which, yeah, sometimes if you own a dog, you can have, like, your friend watch it. And then... Alright, I did Street Race first, and then I ended this episode with the father-son mission. I'm not sure if I'll show the other street races, but I showed this one because I knew it had a gold medal tied to it, so... Sometimes I don't even know how the GTA series videos does some of their missions to get gold on some of the missions. Even though for the missions where there's a time objective, they just edit the cutscenes into another playlist, but... Yeah, I've already said that they should have the timer pause in GTA 6 cutscenes during missions like that, so... And it's like right in front of Franklin's aunt's house, or it's kind of in that neighborhood, so.
All right, then.
And even though at the end I have a little mishap, I still managed to get gold on this too. Father and son mission, I was fucked out to gain the gold medal because of one achievement that's like super hard to get. That's why Franklin's special ability is useful. It helps you take tight corners while going at high speeds. So yeah, it does sometimes fill when you're like driving super fast, but I don't know why it wasn't filling here. So shouldn't let it refill. What if the system would work similar to GTA 6, where it's like it has to fill after you do certain moves. Like, well, I just hit someone's garbage bag. Wonder what the garbage men are gonna say when they realize that that bag just flew all the way over there. Spun out a bit, but I still managed to. I'm gonna shoot back into the lead, all because of the special ability. I mean, it would be cool if street races were back in GTA 6, but I'm not sure how we do them if we don't have a character who has a special, if we don't have a character who has a drive focus ability like Franklin. Yeah, it's like I peck the sign and I go flying out of my car. It's like, why do these characters not wear seatbelts? It's ridiculous. It's dumb. They should. That's what I don't get about GTA games. Why the characters don't wear seatbelts when they're in a car? Those seatbelts are made for a reason. But luckily I still won. Even for that mishap, but and I still managed to get gold. Father and son. Amanda and Tracy arguing because Tracy's dating a hobo, which Amanda does not approve of. And by the way, also in this cutscene, the song Michael listens to is "I Don't Care Anymore" by Phil Collins. But since the song's muted, you actually get to hear Amanda and Tracy argue a little bit more. So I'll kind of let you hear that dialogue. But you can always take the no commentary version if I'm talking over it. But yeah. But then they completely stop arguing by the time Franklin shows up.
Sit. Yeah, I gotta rob you. And I never rob you. I'm just gonna be possession. You call it whatever you want to call it. indiscriminate. And maybe, just maybe if you're lucky, become a three-point gangster. It's bullshit. Go to college. Then you rip people off and hate for them. Capitalism.
So what I saw the other day was like a Puerto Rican Indiana basically said and terrorized people, right?
What you saw the other day was a guy doing the tests.
Because I really saw myself as just a fucking gas.
Today's lesson's all about humility. Tomorrow we try training.
Training.
I was just lost in the 80s.
I can see you spend a lot of time there.
Which is our kid.
So that's why you can't find me. Right?
Maybe I'm here because I'm just an idiot. Thinks that importing palm trees are a good substance for not
Good time, you know that.
Tell you what. Least thing I can do is buy you that. There's a little bar I like. It's not too far from here. Let's go.
Alright, follow me.
Let's take a look at the bar.
Yeah, but then they get interrupted from Jimmy.
I'm going for a drink.
Dad, shit. I'm in our boat going down the Western Highway. It's been stolen.
What? The yacht's been stolen?
I was trying to sell it. I know you didn't want it, so but I need money, and they don't want to buy it. They just want to take it. Hiding in the
You're insane.
Yeah, Amanda's car is a convertible, but and I'm not sure. I'm 100% sure, but I think Tracy's car is also convertible. It's a yellow C.
My daughter
Amanda's car is a Sentinel.
is in trouble.
Hey, I'll help you out.
Lesson number 1. Don't ever have kids.
Hey, man, look.
Yeah, but then Franklin, I think, does end up having kids by the time the contract DLC takes place, so kind of ignored Michael on that.
Bad stuff.
Shit, things that desperate, huh?
No, but, you know, shit, I was making a point.
Apologize and self-deprecation. I know it well.
Yeah, man, but shit, where the boat at?
Little shit's been hijacked. We're somewhere on the Western Highway.
Man, ain't you worried?
About my boat? Yeah, I am.
But you can always buy another boat.
Can't tell my accountant that.
Man, you can always get credit for one.
But have you come repo it? No, thank you.
All right,
I ain't your homie. I'm someone you want to impress.
Really? Man, I thought you was retired.
Why are you walking when the light is green? You can get run over.
I'm in the car.
And of course, that asshole stops.
Step away, motherfucker.
Because I can still teach you a thing or two. Maybe help you open the door to all the joys that boat-related parenting issues entail.
So I'm gonna help you get this boat back, right?
That you are.
Yeah. And oh yeah, by the way, the boat here is actually a sign of Michael, that Michael might potentially come back in GTA 6. It's like, what? Do you really want to see Michael back in GTA 6? He's probably going to be staying in Los Santos working as the producer at the studio there, but... Like I've said, I do kind of expect Tracy to come back in GTA 6, but... By the way, you won't see it in this episode, but you'll see it in the next episode. One of the 2 possible missions that she references, or actually one of 3 possible missions that she would probably reference if she did make a comeback in GTA 6. Unless she wants to mention dating the homeless guy, but... Yep, and then...
Oh, there it is. That's my boat. Yo, boat.
Rebellion has a boat in the first trailer. Either one of the 2 trailers for GTA 6. It looks exactly like Michael's. Yeah, and somehow Franklin climbs over that, and then
They give you shit. I'll take them out.
he jumps onto it like he's freaking Randall.
This is gonna kill me. Hey, aren't they stealing this to sell it? Come on!
I try to look behind me, but I crash into a car. It's like, for some reason, the car just keeps pecking off walls, but... So yeah, I was trying to toggle my pistol so I could help Franklin shoot some of the guys on the boat, but... And of course it pecks off of that because I drove over a dead body.
If you hurt my boy, or my boat, don't you hurt my boy! He's a useless little shit, but he's my useless little shit!
So I actually managed to catch up to it.
Fucking hands off of him! Hey, shoot this motherfucker! Hey, ain't you over here? What the fuck?
Managed to shoot him. But then as soon as Franklin gets Jimmy out of the cargo area at the front...
My son! Yeah, and it's a long story, bro. Jimmy! Kid, watch out for the bull!
Now there's a gold medal objective where you have to save Jimmy in under 10 seconds, but unfortunately every time I try doing that objective I always get fucked by that stupid BZ gas truck. Oh, that's a post-op van, I think. That stupid van always keeps fucking it up. And for some reason, it's like you have to be under the marker for a certain period of time for Jimmy to so he doesn't just let go as soon as you drop underneath. And of course, that guy in the mask just gives up after Jimmy falls into Michael's car, and he just jumps off to his death like an idiot. Now there are actually 2 failed cutscenes where if Michael doesn't save Jimmy or Franklin, then he just angrily screams. However, if he only manages to save Jimmy, then there's another failed cutscene where it's like, that guy was trying to help you and he's gone now! I wonder, that's something I'm curious about, is if GTA 6 will have any failed cutscenes, and that's the last Michael ever saw his boat. There's actually a little bit of a missed opportunity for them to not do a side mission where Michael gets his boat back, but maybe Michael will take his boat back if he comes back in GTA 6? I don't know. That's why it's kind of a missed opportunity.
It's just a thing. Like, doing that. I'm not going to lie. That was a really bad judgment call. But
Yeah, the Sentinel is a 2-seater, and yet somehow Jimmy is able to fit in the back. Like most 2-seater vehicles are in real life.
all we do is scream at each other. No wonder I can't get a job. It's all your fucking fault. Or it's not, but it's partly your fault. I mean, I just want to impress you.
By selling my boat to some gangbangers?
I know it sounds dumb when you put it like that, but daydream or get angry.
Look, I love you, Jimmy, but you're an asshole. And right now, with my boat disappearing over the horizon, that's all I can see.
But the other objective of delivering a man's car with no damage is pretty easy.
Fix this thing. I want to headbutt.
Just drive slowly, because there's no time objective on this mission.
Leave me with the home invader.
Like, beat the mission in a certain amount of time, so...
Dad!
Enough, all right? Enough. Franklin, do me a favor. Call me a taxi, will you?
No problem. Hey, I need a cab as soon as you can send one.
I wonder why Amanda's license plate is Crystal. It's weird.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Hey, so you do much yachting?
Not anymore. No, I don't.
Before, I mean, man.
No, not really. This little shit stays in his room all day, and I don't have many other people to go with, you know? I like looking at it.
Looking.
That's the airfield you can buy where you can purchase aircraft.
Pour myself a drink, and look at it. Jack. Did it clear my head, you know, let me dream.
Jacqueline, huh? Well, maybe you need to do some other shit to fill your time. Dream other dreams, man.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. Take what's in my pocket, a couple $1,000. That'll cover it, right?
Yeah, it should be cool.
So you sure you're good?
Yeah, so Michael calls a cab here. That's why it would technically be possible for other characters who just disappear from missions later in the game to call a cab as well.
It's all good, though, man. You go and get your head right, right?
Alright, listen, thanks for today. Appreciate it. Stop back out to the house when you come.
Sorry you didn't get your vote, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Let's trim this whip, homie.
For a second, I thought you'd just come here to talk smack about that racing one.
Reconditioned.
The front bumper was like almost dilapidating off like a bumper plate or mouth plate. That's what some of the early diecasts in the Cars 2 diecast line had. Like 2010, 2012 cars had the diecasts there had like mouth plates on them and eye plates. Actually, now I think actually with that movie over to Thailand, some of the cars have eye plates. So
No, I mean,
yeah,
Jimmy,
that's what it kind of reminds me of.
Jimmy. Or just like, Jizzle.
nah, man. I'll just stick with Jimmy, home.
So, what's the deal, man?
Huh?
You and my old man? I see you at the dealership. And someone steals my whip. And Papa's all like, he's been down there to talk to you guys.
Your pops did more than talk.
What'd he do?
Look, man, if he ain't tell you, I ain't gonna tell you. But I lost my fucking job, and I thought maybe he could help me find a new.
Dude, my dad is retired. Like, fully. Like, his only marketable skills are watching TV and daytime drinking.
Man, look, I don't know, homie. He seems okay to me. Shit, he saved your ass.
You saved my ass.
Nah, man. Well, maybe we good together, you know? Like, maybe we can get shit done we couldn't do separate.
If it keeps him out of the house, that's cool by me.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Look, I'm sorry my dad lost you your job. It's hard out there. Tough. I mean, I'm employmentally challenged at the moment.
Oh, you got fired, dude. Damn, that's rough.
Not fired as such. I didn't get a job.
I've been there, homie. You've been putting them resumes out there, but no one's hiring, huh?
No, I didn't get a job. I've never had a job. It feels like hard work. Life, the days just kind of disappear. Hey, you play Righteous Slaughter?
Nah, not since the first couple.
Okay.
Yeah, Righteous Slaughter is basically Call of Duty in the GTA universe. So yeah, Jimmy always plays video games, but I guess he kind of got a video game job when he starts working at the arcade in 2019. That's when the Diamond Casino Heist DLC came out, and we see him back in that. It's like, that's why I want to see the rest of Michael's family again at some point, because we saw Jimmy there, so why can't Tracy come back in GTA 6? Or why can't we get a DLC where for GTA Online before it ends, where we see Michael working at the movie studio and maybe just have like Amanda show up as like a side character? that'd be a cool side mission for like some of the contract DLC when we were playing as Franklin and Lamar. We have a side mission where Michael and Amanda are like collecting movie props to help Solomon. Or yeah, you'll see it later in the game. Solomon Richards, he shows up later in this, but you'll see that part when we get to it. So yeah, I know I'm kind of spoiling stuff, but it's like the game's already. Is there really spoilers when this game's like almost 12 years old? Yep, that light ends up turning yellow, and then I just want to see the final cutscene before I actually end the commentary track. So that's why I'm still. If you still hear my mic going off, that's why. Is anything left in the final cutscene? Because I forget what Rockford Hills is called in real life, but I don't know if it's ever like this busy then. So that's why I want to kind of go to California someday and see it for myself. But and there's jaywalker in the. Oh no, that's not jaywalking. That's just illegally crossing, I think. I said, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to the lane next to me, or at least I think I do. Yep, that's exactly what I did. Pull a risky move and just drive. Yeah. And I'm not sure, do I show any of the phone calls in this, or are those at the beginning of episode 3? Sure, just go ahead, run that red light, but... And Michael's car is parked on the road. Yeah, it's like, you have a big-ass driveway, you can fit a bunch of cars there.
Yo, so like, since we're both unemployed, like, we could run together, you know?
Yeah, I think about it, dog.
Or we could just like shopping, you know? Play darts or get our drink on. Strip clubs. Come on, dude, I get real crazy.
Yeah.
Got the number shit I need. Hey, you know what?
I'm not sure if Jimmy was a baseball player, but yeah. Anyway, that's basically it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Please like, comment, share, sub, and peace.
I mean, I hope so, because my mom was kind of a skank back in the day. See ya.
Yeah, whatever, homie. Peace.